Mayor John Cooper made a huge announcement on News Channel 5 this morning. He said last year's big property tax hike is going away. In fact, he says the property tax rate will be going down by a lot. But News Channel 5's Kyle Horan talked to other city leaders who say not so fast. Many people will still end up paying more in property taxes next year.
Metro's property tax increase has been controversial. However, the mayor came on our news channel today and said that it may not be happening. However, council members, they're skeptical. The mayor came on News Channel 5 this morning and said this.
Let's be clear too, Mayor, about that 34% property tax increase. So that goes away.
That ends up being rehearsed.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, and also if for the taxes that you paid on your $400,000 house in Nashville, Tennessee, this is going to be less than what you paid 20 years ago or what you paid 40 years ago.
The property tax hike was put in place because last year Nashville was struggling. The city didn't have enough money to balance the budget. Things were bad. Council members say they didn't have any other choice but to raise taxes. Now the mayor says things are looking up. In fact, he's predicting Nashville will once again have one of the lowest rates in the state. But several council members insist that may not be the case.
First of all, I think the mayor has no idea right now what his tax rate's going to be. He might know generally, but he doesn't know what it is yet. Otherwise, he would have said it today.
Councilman BOB MENDES says he was caught off guard this morning by the mayor's statements.
He said the city had been insolvent, which is not true. Anybody who's actually been insolvent knows the difference between bills being tight and unable to pay bills. And Nashville has always been able to pay its bills.
And council member Kathleen Murphy says it's likely the mayor spoke too soon.
I think that it was a little misleading to the public to kind of say that it's being rolled back. I think we could be more transparent in what's going on here. It is natural for us to be examining the tax rate as we do every year, and especially in a property reappraisal year. So I think what we're going to see is a lot of our values are going up.
She says time will tell what will happen. Kyle Horan, News Channel 5.
Kyle, thanks. Now we want to take an in-depth look. Just because your property tax rate goes down, it does not mean you will pay less in property taxes. Mayor Cooper again announcing on News Channel 5 this morning that rates are going down. He said Nashville will likely have one of the lowest rates for property taxes in the state. But how much you'll pay depends on the value of your property. That value is set every 4 years by the property assessor, and the assessor's report is coming out next week. And it is likely property values have soared. So again, some question why the mayor made this announcement before the reappraisal was official.
He's taken a lot of grief about the 34% property tax increase, and maybe he saw this as a way of saying, hey, look, it's not that bad. Maybe yours will go down a little bit.
Again, just because tax rates go down doesn't mean your tax bill will go down.